something?
No, because you keep talking about time and time and time and time and time, right? So we go before
Why?
Carthage, right?
Because they
I'm gonna make a point.
recorded the
I just want to make a quick point. I just want to make a point. You know, respectful. We're just having a healthy exchange, right? So it's kind of like, you know, Europeans say that you come from you're an African American. Just because a European told you that I'm so-called African American doesn't make it true. And because when you go deeper within this story, this mystery, we realize that certain things have been reconfigured to keep certain truths away from certain people. So what I'm saying is, like, if they tell me that you had all these millions of people supposedly that came from West Africa, but then I don't see any slave ships, right? If I go online right now and I want a slave ship, I see like cartoon sketches, I'm gonna see diagrams and stuff like that.
There are
Actual physical ships, right? Just like dinosaurs. I remember as a child, I'm like, oh, dinosaurs are real. But then when I start going to the actual museums and doing my research, I realized that there's no museum in the world that has actual dinosaur bones.
young man.
Okay.
What does that have to do with what
I'm
you
just trying
asked
to
me?
make my
What we're
point.
talking
You
about?
basically
You're nowhere near what I'm talking about.
no, but because you gave a book, right? I'm just showing you the evidence that the so-called evidence that you're using to support what you're saying, right?
Why did
This
I
the
tell
book
you?
that
Who did I tell you told me to read this book? Do you know who Dr. Clark was by chance?
I saw him on YouTube a couple times.
No,
But
no, no.
that
Go,
don't.
I tell you what. Go look at his bio.
I'm talking to you though, my brother. You know, I'm talking to you.
You're not listening to me, so what?
I
I
hear
told
you,
you
but I'm just saying I didn't read a lot of books. I heard a lot
The
of
most
things. I'm not the
challenging
type
way
of
to
person you
explain to
can't like.
them. You're
Somebody
not
said, "Well,
gonna
this is
explain
such
normal
and
law.
such in a tomb." How do I know that that was the actual person that lived at the time? Anybody could tell me there's such and such in that tomb or such and such in that ground, right? That's not good enough for me in terms of evidence. So what I'm saying is this whole conversation started. Came in the room the other day, and you start talking about
I
Jesus
gave
was
you an
based on.
answer. If you don't like the answer, then don't ask me the question.
No, I got you.
He said the book got pictures, though. He said he got pictures.
Yeah, but even with the picture, so what I'm saying is, when you're really trying to crack a code and solve a mystery, like if somebody say this picture, like if they had a graphic way of saying this picture came from this time.
Hey, I appreciate the follow.
If we wanted to say
how
the
much
Quran
the
is based on the Bible, we can prove that, right? We
if
can
they
take the
all kind
Quran,
of
we can take
froze,
the
no
Bible, we
click.
can see that they both
That's that.
mention Jesus, Moses,
That's a
etc.
dead freeze, eh?
We can find a connection. So that's what I'm saying. So if you say something is in a book, and then if that book is leading me to something that's just hearsay, it still ain't really proving that. They're just saying that, hey, this picture proves this, but
The
how did you
start real
determine
quick
it?
for
Like,
people.
what I'm saying is, what do you have? Matter of fact, in that book, the same book that you're mentioning, does it have the what's the word I'm looking for? Like when you say something, you have to be able to say where you got your source. Does it have any sources? What's in the back of the book, Dr. True? What are the sources from the author? Is he just talking in the book, or does he have sources, or what? Because you got the book in front of you. What are the sources when you go to the not the bibliography? What is it called when you say something in the book and you want the reader to know? Yeah, reference. Because I start there.
I have a question for the room. Do you guys know the mounds here in the United States are predate the pyramids in Africa? Do you guys know that? Does anybody in here know that? Just let me know. The mounds, the effigy mounds, the mounds, the conch shell mounds.
I'm aware of that. I'm pretty sure True got a book. Give us the details on it.
You know, I'm just waiting on Dr. True to give me the references so then I can see where this European got his information from or his so-called evidence. Because that's how I get down. I'm like, what's your reference? Like, I want to go to the source.
Brother Omar, and I'm going to say this once.
Okay.
I have 5,000 books in my library that I'm sitting in.
I understand.
I didn't you asked me for one book, I gave you one. I could give you many. But you asked for one, then you didn't like
I'm just saying the evidence that's in that book. Where's his sources coming from?
I gave you 8 of his books to begin with, but you didn't obviously.
Man, I don't have time to read all the books, my brother. Like you haven't read one. I'm just asking you. No, that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna waste my time though, because if you read it and it's so compelling, just give me the source. Nah, because I'm a teacher too, and I know how to, I have my own teaching style. I don't teach like that. Like if you tell me this book is really good and I ask you a question, where are the sources coming from, and you can't do that for me, why would I waste my time reading that book? I don't want to hear somebody just talking in the book. That doesn't do it for me. I'm a different type of teacher. It's like when I met Dr. Sabi, right? He's a teacher in his own right. I'm a teacher in my own right, right? But the one thing that I do that's different, I don't just take somebody's word. I'm gonna experiment on my own body. I'm a scientist. I'm not gonna just this person said this or this person said that. I'm gonna put my hands in the soil. I'm gonna get my hands dirty, and I'm gonna basically break down exactly what I'm connected with. That's me. I'm a different.
I'm only doing this for you one time, just because I'm gonna show you that some people you shouldn't mess with, and I'm one of them.
All right, that's good.
The index and the glossary, okay?
That's what I want. Okay, let's get it. All right, let's get it. I'm with you. I'm with you, my brother. Give it to me.
How many other books do you want to see? You want so much proof.
No. That one book you keep mentioning. Every time you come in here, you mention that book. So I said, what's the references?
I said, I was talking one because I know you were. So
give me that one. Just give me the one book, doctor, and that's all I need. What's the reference? Give me the index.
Why are you looking for? I just want to bring back love.
I'm not looking for it. I haven't even.
Oh, I'm laughing the whole time. The love is strong. The love is.
Yeah,
I love
everybody
my
got
brother.
I have it. Where would you like me to send it?
Oh, send it to Omar, O-M-A-R, at Omar Slim, S-L-I-M, whitelikethecolor.com.
Matter of fact, I tell you what, just email me your thing. I'll send you not only this book, I'll send you at least 100 of that.
Dr. True, I actually already emailed you on behalf. So when you asked for somebody to email you earlier, I already emailed you. So it's sitting in there regardless.
I'm more than happy to not only give you this one, but all the other ones with their indexes so you can go see for yourself. Like I said, I didn't ask any of you to believe me about anything. I didn't care less.
No, we good, doctor. Just what's your email? I'll email you right now. You can send
It's in his bio, Omar.
All right, let me see. Check out my brother. I want to see what it's gonna lead me to another book and another book and another book that I'm gonna be able to touch.
I think you need to go. You take that book and you walk over there to the pyramid, touch it with your hands, and try to decode. Because he said the Bible is built on either the outside or the inside of the pyramid. He was saying so that would be the original Quran, Bible, everything. I would assume.
I love that idea. That actually seems.
I got a question for y'all. Since we talking pyramids.
It's not a question for us. You have Dr. True right here. Ask him.
Are you guys aware that they erected the pyramids in the 60s, in the 50s or something like that? You can Google it. YouTube pyramids being built. Because what they said that there was a quote flood or whatever, so they had to move the pyramids, right? So if you look at those pyramids, go and look at the white motherfuckers erecting the pyramids. You can see it. They have video footage of it. They have, not video, but still pictures of white people with cranes putting and erecting